Now, once you have your text in your PA InDesign file and you have formatted that with the paragraph styles, cleaned it up, made it look nice, the next step is to add some images. Both of these templates have image frames or graphic frames here. You can use images from the web. You can use images from your sources. Just remember to cite those. If you want to use an image from the web, just to add some visual interest, I have given you some sources here, some places that you can go to look. I often just use Google. If you do use Google, image search. Just a little tip here. You can choose tools, usage rights, Creative Commons licensing. All these images are free to use. You do not have to cite them. They are royalty-free images. If you choose to use a different kind of image, that's fine too. An image from a source or something that is copyrighted, just remember to cite that as well. Alright, so back to our template. I've picked a fun image here of some fall leaves, and as you can see, I just grabbed that image, I just dropped it right there on my image frame, and there it is. Now if it's not fitting the way that you want it to fit, if it doesn't look quite right, you can choose your selection tool. Click here. As you can see, this outer frame here that shows up is actually the outside of this image. So if I wanted to make sure that the whole image or more of the image fits into that frame, I can control click or right click, choose fitting, content aware fit, and as you can see, it just put more of that image into that frame. That's a relatively new feature in InDesign that will just kind of fit your content to your frame based on what's in the image. Alright, and that's that. It's pretty simple. If you're using a graphic, you'll want to, you have a caption space here, you'll want to use that space to describe anything you need to say about your graphic. If you need more space there, you can again choose the selection tool. These things are editable. You would want to grab this frame, you can move it down, you can make it larger, you can move these things down to make more space. The way it is set up, if you do make this larger, it will move this text, so just be aware that you will have less space for text if you choose to put in a larger image. I recommend that you just try to keep these as they are. That's the easiest way to do that. Just keep everything sort of on the page as it is. If you don't have a larger image or graphic to use, you can use the second template that has kind of smaller graphic image frames. Alright, once you've added images, we'll move on to the next step.